What's up guys, today I'm going to show you how to code this simplest sorting algorithm. It's called bubble sort and we're going to do it in C++. So let's get right into it. We're going to create a new file and let's call this sort.cpp, which stands for C++. I'm going to import the IOStream library. I'm going to create the main. We're going to create an n variable, an integer, which is going to be the length of our array. We're gonna set this to 6. Let's make an array of n which contains, I don't know, let's put some random numbers in here. I don't know, 100, 41, 23, 91, 1, and yeah, and 9. I think this is pretty good values. We're gonna create a boolean called change and we're gonna set it to true. The reason we're creating a boolean is because we're gonna keep track of whether or not there's any changes in our while loop. What this means is that when we loop through the whole array of numbers, if we changed anything, that means that the sort is not completed. So we're gonna set this value back to true, but we're gonna set it to change equals false. We're gonna set it to false at the beginning of the while, and if there is no changes at all in our looping through the whole array, that means that the whole array is sorted and it's gonna keep being false and will break out of the while loop. So we're gonna set this to false, and in case there is any modifications, we're gonna set this back to true and it will loop again. Now we're gonna make a quick for loop int I 0 less than n minus 1. Also very important when setting this to n till n minus 1, because if we don't set it to n minus 1, it's gonna do it up to the last element, aka 9, and there is no other element to compare against, and this won't work, so we have to do n minus 1. Okay, in this for loop we're gonna do an if statement. If a of I is bigger than a of I plus 1, aka if the number we have is bigger than the next number, and if it is, we're first gonna get the number in the a of I spot temp. Let's call this one temp a of I. So we're gonna store the value in a of I, and we're gonna set a of I to a of I plus 1, and a of I plus 1 we're gonna set to temporary, and we're also gonna do change equals true because we've done a modification to the array, so therefore this goes back to being true. So what I've done here, I've got the value from a of I. We've changed the value of a of I and set it to the next number, and then the next number is actually set to I. So what this means is that when this gets executed, for example, let's go here. So see, this is 1 and this is 9. It's gonna say, is 1 bigger than 9? Wait, let's do 91 and 1. Sorry, let's do this one. It's a better example. So is 91 bigger than 1? Yes, it is. So that means we're gonna move this 91 to the next spot, and the value here goes to the spot before. So basically we switch 91 and 1, we switch their places, and we do this for the whole array. Alright, we're gonna close this. We're also going to need to close the for loop and the while loop. Now at the end we're gonna do another for loop. I smaller than n, I plus plus, because we have to show on the screen the sorted array. So let's do that. std cout a of I. Let's add some spaces too. Alright, and then just add another cout, I guess, with a new line character. And yeah, this is the code as far as I can see. That is correct. Let's close out of this. Let's compile this sort.cpp and let's run it. And as you can see, the whole array is now sorted. We can do a side-by-side comparison actually. See, we can copy this code from here. Let me copy this, and we can paste it somewhere here, like this. Let me fix the indentation real quick, because this really annoys me if it's not spaces or tabs, one of either. There you go. So let me compile this, and now you can see side by side the so this is the unsorted array and this is the sorted array. So yeah, this was the video, guys. If you consider this to be useful, or you just like my video, you should consider subscribing to me on YouTube, also pressing the like button. That also is very much appreciated. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.